Hello, crafters. Welcome back to another episode of BlightFall. And well, actually, this is actually a new episode. We're starting season 2, and I've explained it in the comments, and probably in a couple other videos as well, that my laptop is broken about a month and a half ago. But now I have a replacement, and I'm able to restart the series. Now, I was pretty much close to fully completing the series before, but I'm a completionist and I actually want to go full 100% and actually fully clear out all of the taint, which I know is going to be a challenge, but I was pretty close to doing it before. I'm not really going to give myself any like handicaps or anything like that as far as that go, but I'm definitely going to try to not die as much this time around. But I'm just going to go ahead and get started here. I've read through this before, so I feel like I'm not going to read it this time. I'm just going to go ahead and pull up the instructor here and just get things started. So just, oh yeah, the dirt. So what we're going to do, let's just, I don't really need to talk to him, but I suppose I could. So just step into one of these pods to get started. If you're on a team, make sure to use the same drop pod as the rest of your team. Okay, yeah, I don't really need to speak with him. I'm just going to go ahead and choose Biodome Alpha. I could choose one of the harder ones, but it's just more centrally located and it's just going to make it easier to clear the taint and start some progress. And there we go. Now, if you notice something, it is a lot less laggy. But here's the thing. I'll just show you my video settings. I have it on fancy now, and I can actually do stuff because my new computer actually is a lot more capable, so I'm really excited about that. I am going to turn down the sounds a little bit, though. Let's see. Blocks down a little bit, ambient environment down a little bit, friendly creatures. I'll keep hostile mobs a little bit higher, but beyond that, I think we're going to keep most of this down because it's a little loud to me. I hope it's not too loud to you guys. But let's go ahead. I'm just going to gather some seeds real quick and get that dirt. And it's actually kind of weird seeing it in this high quality because I've not played on higher graphic settings in quite a while. But yeah, I can actually see the fog and everything. Okay, so we got that dirt, manual submit. That was just one point. Oh, okay. And then, oh, we got to get the sapling. That's right. So we would get that from the supplier. So we can just get that right away. And then we just got to show the instructor that we have the sapling. And there we go. We got our bone meal and we just need wood. Scout. I'm just going to go ahead and get this stuff out of the way right away. So we're going to be making some pretty rapid progress really quickly. And it's already nighttime. Okay, so before any mobs, well, I know they're not going to spawn in here with me, but just to make things better for myself, I'm just going to go ahead and get us some torches right away and make some huge progress. So obviously we got to get the wood first, just to make things easier. This time around, I'll skip the tutorial on how to make Tinker's Construct. It's pretty straightforward. I had done it before anyway. Let's go ahead and do that. And we actually got quite a bit of starting wood. Okay, so crafting table. Well, let's get the saplings first. I'm going to convert half of that. Make ourselves a crafting table. Make ourselves a tinkerer's table. And make some sticks. Oh, right. I need that is the stick recipe, not the shears. Okay. This, there we go. That's the par table. and we need the blank wood for the stencil table. And yes, I do remember that offhand. And let's just claim the reward there. I like Tinkerer's constructs, so I pretty much remember all of it offhand. Okay, so yeah, I just need to make the basics to skip the tutorial. Okay, let's just go ahead and plant the rest of this. So we got that. Okay, so, okay. And I already made, yeah, I already did that. Okay, so we're just gonna convert that to a tool table and convert that to that. And you know what? We're just gonna convert the rest of it to, because I want the tool, the chest. I forget what it's called. Tinkerer's chest. Okay, so stencil table, part builder, the tool station, which I can put right there, and I'm gonna put the crafting table here. And then going to build this. And there we go. Pattern chest, that's what it is. Okay, and it's getting a little bit dim here, so before we get, and I do need more wood anyway. Oh, that sapling, that one tree produced 8 saplings? That is a lot. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's not gonna, what am I doing? I'm just wasting bone meal. There we go. It's not gonna do it because of the leaves. Let's just go ahead and do this. I turned my render distance down to 2 or 3, so that way I don't have the taint decomposing a lot of stuff rapidly. So I'm going to just focus on getting the main tools here, and then I can go ahead and get to the swamp right away so I can get the ethereal blooms that I need. Okay, and oh, I should make a regular chest just so I have that. Okay, and let's go ahead and just make the wooden tools. So I'm gonna need, I'll just make 2 tool rods. Well, actually, you know what? Because we need the mattock, pickaxe, and a sword and an axe. I might as well just make all of them right away. Okay, and a shovel. Let's make 2. Well, actually, I don't need a regular axe because I can just use the mattock. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, then we got, and oh, we got the sheep spawning, I guess. I can hear them in the background. I just noticed. I always want the handguard. Take that stick. Okay, so yes, yes, and yes. I got an extra tool rod, I guess. Because I was thinking I was going to make an axe. I'm not sure why, but yeah. Okay, there we go. And let's just go ahead and make that. Get that arranged. Make myself a sword right away. So we're not completely defenseless. And then mattock. There we are. Okay. And I'm going to start arranging my inventory the way that I usually like it. There we are. And skip the inventory. There we are. Okay, so this is just a flint. Okay. And did that drop any? Yes, it did. Okay. And I might as well plant these right away. There. And then, before I get too far along here, I'm going to break these, which gave me no seeds, of course. And then we're going to start a farm. Okay, And with our just our one barley seed and 2 wheat seeds and a cotton seed. But I should get a lot of these right away, so that way I just have those on hand so I can start making some bread. Okay, and then obviously we got to go ahead and start with the stone, because in order to get to the higher levels, we're going to need a higher pickaxe. And there we go, and we got the tainted slime down there, and I can't do that yet with my current pickaxe. I think I should just upgrade the flint right away. Yeah, I should just do that. Oh, I can't vein mine this yet. I would have to... Because it's a new computer, I forgot to set the settings for vein miner. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. I'm going to pause here and catch you in a minute. All right, so I think I fixed that. Let's see if... Oh, you know what it is? I think we got a binding conflict too. Let's see. Controls. It's been a minute since I've done this. Okay. Vein miner, I always like it as V. Okay, what else has V? We have a conflict, and I just need to fix that real quick. Okay, I don't really know what that does, but let's get that done. Oh, and I should make sure the map button is fine. I always forget. I can always do that later. I'll just do that later. It's not like I need to... No, it's fine. Okay. Yeah. All right, so... Yes, there we go. Okay, vein miner is good. Okay, let's go ahead and upgrade our pickaxe immediately. So that way we can... let me just get that. Get the coal. I was going to say clay. I don't know why I wanted to say clay, but yep. Okay, and then I'm going to leave these two as is. And it's daytime again. And not that one. Okay, so what we're going to do is get ourselves some coal. Whoops. Didn't mean to break the glass. Still getting used to the new system. Let's go ahead and get ourselves some coal. I might change the layout of what I did for my base last time, but I kind of liked it. It was pretty easy, straightforward. I think I just mined into the side somewhere, and this would be it. I think it was this side, actually, but I don't want to do it exactly the same, but I'll have to decide on what I want to do. Oh, there's the stone, the regular stone. Oh, broke my pickaxe. Okay, and then obviously I can't vein mine the comatite, which I still have not learned what comatite actually is. I suppose I could look it up at some point, but who has got the time for that? Okay, so we kind of got this thing going on here. I'm gonna vein mine the rest of this gravel. Get that. Might as well get that little bit of cobble. Okay. And there we go. I'm just gonna kind of get that taken care of there. And okay. Oh, I don't have the dirt set to vein mine either. That is fine. I can fix that later. Okay. So I just kind of want to get things a little bit set up. I mostly just wanted to get the coal so I could start making some torches. There we go. Okay, just to make it a little bit easier for myself, I'm going to keep this episode probably a little bit shorter, but we're going to get that. And then I'm going to make some more wood real quick before let me just, yeah, let me lay down some torches before I get more wood. And then I'm going to go over to the swamp island, get some more supplies, and start expanding the ethereal bloom. And then, maybe this time I'll actually build a house rather than building just like a tunnel network. I haven't decided yet, just to make things easier for myself. And did I put wood as a part of Ant Mine? Yes, I did. And there we go. Okay, so we're going to repair that. Let's make a furnace. You know what? We got a lot of cobble already. Let's just make a bunch of furnaces. Furni? I don't know. And do this. And there. So I have that. Okay, and well, let's actually see where we are. Ah, shoot, I forgot to do the... I forgot to collect the reward for the flint. Oh, well. Let's just do that real quick. Okay. Claim our daily bone meal. Where to mine. Yeah, that was very useful to have that last time, so I will go ahead and keep that. Okay, so we just need the copper pickaxe, which is easy to make, and basic bread. How do I made the pestle and mortar, right? Oh, first I need sticks. So was it just regular stone? No, it was not. I mean cobblestone. So I gotta smelt. And okay, so what do we have in here? We got a sheep, a pig, another sheep, another pig, and a chicken. Oh, and a horse. Okay, cool, cool. Let's go ahead and take some more wood. And the other chicken is outside. Oh, I didn't even realize we had another one here. Okay. And repair that. And as soon as I get enough wood to make a full set of wood armor, I'm going to go ahead and go to the swamp, which will be after I cut down this tree. But I should also make myself some food. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I should make myself some actual bread. So we have somewhere something to restore our health with. Because it is going to be bad. Okay. And there we go. Yeah, the mortar and pestle. Okay, so just that. And we'll just make some flour into bread. Okay, and then I'm just going to toss all of this in here for right now. I'll put this in the stencil thing. Right? Oh, I can't auto-click on that. Okay, I'm going to keep the flint because it repairs. I will toss our stone, keep the wood. These are going to be useful later. Oh yeah, I got an extra book. I don't need it. Oh, and I can keep this as a material here that I can use. Might as well. Okay, 4. And I'm going to have to start making some actual food choices here. Okay, and let's get a little bit more wood. Just one more. Oh, I think I'm too close to the side. Maybe? There we go. Okay. And get that. Oops, I want that there. Okay, get that repaired. How we doing on experience? Not too bad, not too bad. Okay. So, what was I gonna do? Yeah, okay. We're gonna make the armor. I know it doesn't offer a lot of protection, but it is better than nothing. So we can immediately start doing some exploring right away. Okay, and then let's see. So I got my food. Yep, I think we are good. Okay, and I'll just keep, I mean, obviously I have keep inventory, so, but I'm just gonna toss some of these extras in here so that way I can get more on the way. Oh, wait, I need to make a door. That's why I wanted the extra wood, because I don't want to just leave, oh, an egg. Okay, I don't want to leave this open. Oh, and I suppose, let's see, there we go. Get that. Okay, and then what was it, the supplier? I could start collecting some of those. Let's do the scout because it's travel to, I think it was like one of these corners. Yeah, there we go. Consume task. We just need any old random piece of dirt. Okay, and then the swamp is what's gonna let us go to the next. All right, let us. Oh wait, I don't have sprint enabled. Let me try to get back here before I die. It's combined. It's conflicting with one of my controls here. Let's see. Okay, sprints, crafting grid, sprints. No, I don't know what this does. Left control. Okay, and I should see is sneak. Okay. Uh, just in case I need it. I don't think I will, but yeah, left shift. Okay, that's good. There we go. Now I can actually avoid these guys without getting demonetized. And I gotta get used to saying demonetized again. That is interesting. Okay. Wow, we got bubbles in the water. Okay, I'm gonna go for this cow right away. Although I think yeah, actually, no, when you attack them, they actually do churn, so I'm just not gonna do that. The steak would have been nice, but I think we will avoid that. I could have made a boats, but the early boats are kind of janky, so I'm just gonna go ahead. Oh, and I should collect that daisy too. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna collect the daisy and the berries right away. Hopefully this tainticle. I'm gonna avoid the tainted goo thing there. Okay, I'm gonna get the mushrooms immediately so I can start growing a mushroom farm. Get all the berry bushes. So I have extra food sources. And I'm gonna take this daisy too for the flower stuff. And that was a tainticle. I should have grabbed more bread. I think we're fine though. Oh, maybe not. I'm already down to half of my food reserves. And that's a slime behind me somewhere. I can see it on the map. Okay, so what we're gonna do is... Oh, I should have kept my sword on. I'm gonna grab this real quick before I get attacked. And then I'm gonna take care of some of the squid too. There we go. Get some ink sacs and some calamari. There we go. So we're ahead for Thaumcraft. And I think that's the next thing I'm going to do after this too, is I might go to the treehouse eventually. But first I should increase my equipment first, because it's a little bit more of a trek. Okay, so Ethereal Bloom. I'm going to avoid the Tainticle as much as I can. The other Ethereal Bloom. And then we can go ahead. I need to get the pumpkin. I'm just going to take you out. There we go. And I got the extra slime. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the pumpkin as well. Before he attacks. And then we should get the clay too. Okay. There we go. Get the sand, and then we can go ahead and make some Tinker's Construct right away. Oh, I don't have sand vein mining enabled yet either. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna do that with the sand real quick. Catch you in a minute. Okay, so I should have that fixed now. I'm just gonna go ahead and take more sand because it's gonna be, I don't want to destroy the beach, but I kind of do need it. I need a lot of sand. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take what I can get. And then we're gonna head back to our base. So I should have enough clay, sand, and gravel to go ahead and start building the Tinker's Construct stuff. Although I might need more clay, but I can always come back for that. We just need the basics. Actually, you know what? I am going to need more clay. You know what? Let's just convert this so we have more space, and I can always turn the clay into blocks too. Let's just grab some more clay while we're over here, just to make it easier for ourselves. And I realized I was just mining underwater. That's why it took so long. Okay. I forget I don't have the ring. Okay, and this is what we're gonna do for storage, so I can grab that last bit of clay. There we go. Just so I don't drown. There. Because I can always churn that into grout as well. Okay. So let's go back, and you know what, before we go, I need more wood anyway. Just go ahead and convert you. I'll just leave that. And let's see. Oh, you know, I just realized I can't pick up the wood. You know what? I can always convert the sand back in the sandstone back into. There we go. Let's get out of here before we get demonetized. Oh, right. I got to unlock the thing first. I am trapped in a diamond block. Yay. Okay, I need to... This is always what happens when it teleports you. It, like, implants you in the ground. And I need to somehow work my way out of it. Okay, this gonna be interesting. I'm trying to like work my way to the edge of the block in hopes that I can like wiggle out. Let me just eat this real quick, which I should have done before to save me some inventory space. Okay, let me try that again. There we go. That is also a solution. Okay, let's go and teleport back down here. If I can get down the ladder. Yes, let's go. And so that doesn't happen again. Let's just do that. Okay, so let's plant our sugarcane immediately. And then plant this. Let's just go ahead and plant it along the walls here just to make more. There we go. Oh, I don't want to plant it there. Okay, and I'm gonna throw that in here. Okay. That too. We'll keep this as a food source. And give me some gravel. Okay, grouts. I think I can just do it with just this. But I know okay, yeah. I forget the, can I just convert it? No. Grouts. Because I want to convert the block to grout as well. There we go. Oh, that's the orientation. Okay. Because what I have is not going to be enough. Okay. That should be enough, though. Okay, and I realize I don't have enough coal. So what we're going to do is convert this wood into coal. Get some more. Toss that in there as well. Get the other wood over here, and that should give me 8 pieces of charcoal. And then we'll have Tinkerer's Construct immediately. Get the rest of my bread, and there. Okay. And I should make a food chest. Just to make things easier for myself right away. Probably. Anyway, I don't know if that will actually make it that much easier, but we're going to quickly run out of space. So I'm just going to put my food here for now. The food-related items anyway. So that way I know what I have. And salt. There we go. And I'm going to start working on the food production at some point. Okay, toss that in here, and then we got our ethereal blooms. So I'm going to go ahead. There's a tainted chicken there. There we go. And I'm just going to go ahead and plant the ethereal blooms to expand my safety zone just a little bit. And next will be over there, which I could do before the end of the episode. Okay, what do we have? Okay, let's just get the charcoal there. And I don't think there's any more coal in that little vein that I had, but oh yeah, here's more coal. There we go, which I can't vein mine, but we'll just go ahead and get that. There we are. So that way we can go ahead and get the furnace going. Let's throw up another furnace too, because I'm gonna need glass. I'm also gonna need lava. That's right. I forget about the small things. Which means I'm gonna have to start making a mine shaft. Which means I'm gonna need some wood for ladders, just to make it easier to get down there. Just trying to plan all of this out. Okay. Let's get you going. And I know last time, well, because the only space that I have available would be down there as well. So, oh yeah, and I forgot to add the dirt to that as well. But the only space I would have to like make a tinkerer's table, tinkerer's smeltery would be down here. So I'm just gonna probably have to do that. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it done this episode though, because I don't have a whole lot of time. Let me just, there. So we have that set up. And I'm gonna dig this way so I can just dig down, because I know there's like a lava source down in that general direction as well. So that's probably gonna be easiest to start out with. For now, at least. Okay, and you know what? Let's throw down that other furnace so we can make some glass. Just to have that, because I know I'm gonna need it. Okay, and let's just toss this in here. Because I have decided while it's cooking, I don't know if it's going to cook through it, but I'm going to go ahead and get the other ethereal blooms. Let's repair this. Oh, well, actually, you know what? Let's claim that. We don't have a lot of food. So let's get a... That should be good. The colonist. Oh, yeah. I can get more rewards. Xenobiologist. Claim. Claim. And the supplier, those are just all regular quests. Oh, I have more for the instructor. Oh, no, it's just those. Okay. Okay. Let's grab that. Okay, let's see what we got here. Chestnut tree. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get more ethereal blooms and expand this because it makes it so much harder to actually survive with just this entire area. Let's see. I don't think I'm gonna have enough inventory space if I go to that one little hidden shop thing. But you know what? I'm just gonna do that because there's a lot of resources in there, and some of those resources are food. So I'm going to toss this in here. Okay. And I at least do have some food on me. Okay. Yeah, let's just do that. But before we do, let's upgrade our sword to at least a flint swords. That way we can at least do something. Oh, I didn't mean to click on the horse. There we go. There we go. That's what I meant to do. Okay, so for our armor, we don't really have a lot of good armor choices at the moment. I'm just gonna go ahead and eat the rest of this blackberries so I have a full. We'll do the apple. Okay, I know this is gonna consume a lot of food, but we're just gonna go ahead and go for it. Unlock that territory that we can teleport to. Oh, free food. Okay. Let's go this way. I know you guys are attacking me. That is a lot of mobs on the map. Okay. We just barely made it. Okay. Got that. And then it's always good to collect more seeds. We're going to get the shimmer leaves too. Let's get the... I know I need to work my way up to blood magic as well earlier on if I can. Oh, before that dissolves, xenobiologist. Manual submit. There we go. Okay. Drop me a mountain. That gives me a little bit extra food. Okay. So I unlocked that and map. We're going to make this a whole thing. So let's run to the witch's hut because I know there's the cauldron there. And I need, that's what I should have done. Blocks. I should have had more blocks on hand. Okay, is there any good books in here? Oh yeah, I need the this stuff for the notes. Let's just do that real quick. So that way I can get the Botanica. Yeah, let's go. All right. Which okay. And we're going this way. I know where it is. So let's get there. And I suppose I could get the brown mushrooms over there too. I'm like, oh wait, no, I can't because that guy's going to attack me. And I am not in a position to actually fight back against him. Not in the slightest. So I should be able to get at least a portion of the stuff down here. It's going to take me a while to mine the arcane enchanter altar, but I will at least be able to get a portion of everything. Okay, I'm going to get down here hopefully before I drown. But I can get a head start on Thaumcraft right away at least. Get this. I will probably, I don't know if I just said this, but I probably said that I'm going to mine the Arcane Enchanter a little bit later. Right now I'm just going to focus on getting all this extra stuff. And there we go. Let's eat. Okay. There we are. This is just night vision, water breathing. I don't think we really need that. I can grab those later if I really need them, but I don't think we really need them. Okay. let's get out of here. I missed the swim features of the new Minecrafts. There's nothing really down there except for the mana spreaders, which I can grab later. There we are. Okay, gonna grab my boat if possible, and then we're gonna swing back around. Let's go to the swamp island. So yeah, I want to go back to the swamp island. And the reason was I'm going to teleport there and then I'm going to teleport from the swamp island to the marble shrine. And then we can go up to the waterfall base because there's more stuff up there. Because there was that hidden waterfalls thing up there as well. So I might as well go to that region as well. Okay, I think I'm a little bit off. Oh, I think that's a node. You can kind of see him without the glasses. The goggles are revealing, but not very well. Okay. Oh. Well, so much for trying to preserve the boat. Okay, so let's go ahead and get out of here. Teleport. Well, let's teleport home real quick. And I know I said this is going to be a shorter one, but I'm getting kind of into this, and we're making some pretty crazy progress already. So, toss, 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 toss. There. And then the rest, we're going to make another chest for more important stuff, I guess. BlightFall related, Thumbcraft related stuff. So that way we have that. And I'm going to keep this. Oh, look at that. The ethereal blooms. I briefly forgot their names. They're doing their magic. Okay. So we got that. Okay. So let's go ahead and teleport to the shrine first. And then we're going to go ahead and... Okay. Fastest route up the mountain. Let's just go. I'm going the right way. Yep. Oops. So we're going to go for the water. The guy's already shooting at me. Which is ironic because that was the reason why I jumped in the water in the first place, was to avoid him. And that's how I ended up finding the waterfall base. Which I would have found eventually if I just started collecting those flowers that I was supposed to, but I didn't know that was a quest. But yeah, here we are. I forgot how terrible swimming up waterfalls is. They really need to... They at least improved it with the newer snapshots of Minecraft, but they really made it worse. There we are. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab us a table. Grab us a bloom. I don't think I have enough space for all of you. No, I do. Okay. I do need the daylilies. Those are going to be very useful. And I can always come back for those later. And the notes. Let me just grab all of you. Convert you to the Translation notes. There we are. Okay, and there's already a skeleton up there somewhere. It's on the other side of the lake, though. Okay. Well, we've already made a lot of progress. A lot of progress. Whoops. I didn't mean for that to happen. Let's just swim and become the mighty salmon. Okay. Get this ethereal bloom. Unlock that. There's one up there. Okay. We're making a lot more progress because I think it was, well, I mean, traveling progress anyway, than it was in the original. Although I don't want to go there at nights. I just remembered because because I know there's that obelisk thingy up there. I don't want to go there right now because it is nighttime. Let's just travel back to the Biodome Alpha. I'm going to go ahead and plant these, and I'm going to make a little bit of progress in between episodes, at least as far as gathering some more resources. But getting more of the exploration done, I will probably wait until I film another episode before I go to the other places. So that way you guys can be with me for that. But I think I might actually call the episode here because I think we're like an hour into it. So next time, I think we're going to go ahead and explore and get this, the tree house again, and just hit up all the other extra spots. And then in between episodes, I'm going to get the Tinkerer's Construct set up because I should have enough bricks for that now. Oh, did I only put, yeah, I only put one in there. Okay. Get that. And we got the glass. Yeah. Oh, let's just mark off whatever else we can mark off real quick. So we did the tainted sheep. And then we can finish off the scouts. And yeah, okay. I don't think I have enough space for anything else in my inventory, so I don't want to risk not getting it. And I tossed all these in here. Okay, well, I think I'm going to call it here for that episode. I do hope that you guys have enjoyed, and like I said, I just plan on completing this as the full series. I really want to max out the quest book and everything else and fully clear up the taint. I don't know if anyone's actually done it, so that is my goal. But if you have enjoyed, please do hit that like button and subscribe button. I really do appreciate it. And thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, I hope you have a wonderful day.